Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the hidden gems of America and meet the extraordinary people who call this country home. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to share with you a story from the bluegrass state, Kentucky, where the spirit of community and civic engagement is thriving. As we venture into the heart of Kentucky, we find ourselves in a region steeped in tradition and natural beauty. The rolling hills, the majestic horse farms, and the warm hospitality of its people make this state a treasure trove of American culture. And it's here, in the midst of this picturesque landscape, that a significant event has taken place, a special election for a Kentucky State Senate seat. Democrat Gary Clemens, an Army veteran and president of United Steelworkers Local 1693, has been projected to win this closely watched election, according to Decision Desk HQ. Clemens's victory is a testament to the power of grassroots campaigning and the enduring appeal of his message to the people of Kentucky. His opponent, Republican Calvin Leach, also an Army veteran and former state Senate candidate, as well as Libertarian candidate Wendy Higdon, who founded the Louisville chapter of the Libertarian Party, each brought their unique perspectives to the campaign trail. As we reflect on this election, we're reminded that the true strength of our democracy lies in the participation and engagement of ordinary citizens. It's the local leaders, the community organizers, and the everyday people who make their voices heard that truly shape the fabric of our society. And it's stories like Gary Clemens that inspire us to appreciate the dignity of public service and the impact one person can have on their community. As we continue our journey across America, we'll be exploring more of these hidden gems, meeting the people who make this country great, and celebrating the traditions that bring us together. So sit back, relax, and join me on this fascinating adventure through the heart of America. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, where we're exploring the stories and people that make America's heartland so unique. I'm your host, Charles, and today we're taking a closer look at a development in Minnesota that has significant implications for families and communities across the state. As we travel through the Midwest, we find ourselves in the midst of a region known for its natural beauty, from the shores of Lake Superior to the rolling fields of the prairie. But it's not just the landscape that defines this part of the country. It's also the people, their resilience, and their determination to make a better life for themselves and their families. And that's why a recent announcement by Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins is making waves in Minnesota. In a letter to Governor Tim Walz, Secretary Rollins has required the state to conduct recertifications for Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program (SNAP) recipients in 4 counties: Hennepin, Ramsey, Washington, and Wright. This move is part of a new pilot program aimed at ensuring that SNAP households meet all eligibility requirements, including accounting for income and resources. As we delve into this story, we're reminded that the issue of food security is one that affects not just individuals, but entire communities. The SNAP program is a vital lifeline for many families, providing essential support to help them put food on the table. But as we navigate the complexities of this new pilot program, we must also consider the potential impact on those who rely on these benefits. In small towns and rural areas across Minnesota, local food banks and pantries are already working tirelessly to support their neighbors in need. These unsung heroes are a testament to the power of community and the importance of looking out for one another. As we move forward, it's essential that we prioritize the dignity and well-being of all individuals, regardless of their circumstances. As we continue our journey through the heart of America, we'll be exploring more stories like this, highlighting the challenges and triumphs of everyday people and the communities they call home. We'll be taking the back roads, talking to local leaders, and celebrating the traditions that make this country so unique. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we close out today's journey, I want to take you across the Atlantic to a small town in Ireland, where a community is coming together to fight for a basic necessity that many of us take for granted: a proper school building. The Dún Lá Fé, educate together. National School has been operating out of temporary accommodations for 9 long years, with students eating lunch in prefab rooms and participating in PE classes in a nearby public park. As I imagine the scene, I'm struck by the resilience of these young students and their families. Despite the challenges they face, they remain hopeful and determined. 9-year-old Roxanne McHale and her 7-year-old sister Stella have written heartfelt letters to their local representatives, asking for something that seems simple yet has been elusive: a new school building with a PE hall and quiet spaces. As we approach the holiday season, it's especially poignant to hear Roxanne and Stella's Christmas wish. It's not for gifts or treats, but for a place to call their own, where they can learn and grow in a safe and nurturing environment. Their story reminds us that even in the midst of joy and celebration, there are still those who are struggling, waiting for something that seems like it should be a given. As I reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the importance of community and advocacy. The parents, teachers, and students of Dunlaufer Educate Together National School are not giving up, even after 9 years of waiting. They're marching forward, literally and figuratively, to demand action and attention from their local leaders. As we close out today's journey, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and solidarity. May the story of Dunlaufer Educate Together National School inspire us all to advocate for what's right, even when the road ahead seems long and uncertain. And may we remember that every community, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, deserves access to the basic necessities that allow them to thrive. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.